Okay.
Well,
Well,
look, that
everybody,
guy Eric is here this time. Oh,
yes, give him 20 minutes. He might leave again. You remember what happened last time.
that's true. It might be Craig too. You don't know.
Could be either. Stick around for that mystery. But in the meantime, I'm Chris.
I'm Vincent.
Yes, the freshly multiple time re-resurrected Vincent. He's here also. And we're talking about AEW Revolution 2021 today.
What a
What a show.
fucking doozy this is.
I mean, yeah, in several senses of the word.
This is such an interesting show.
It
It's so
really is.
fucking strange.
It was such a fantastic show. And then that one botch at the end, and now everyone's upset.
Yeah, it's so fucking odd, man. I don't know.
It was the toughest break ever. I guess we'll just talk about now the botch at the end.
No, 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 no,
So
no, no, no. I kind of want to get there. I kind of want to get there later. Kind
you
of
want
want
to
to get
build
there.
it up just like they did?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, so we'll get to that in the end. Stick around for our thoughts on that.
I
But
want to go to the fucking roller coaster of a show.
it was so. Before we get to the main card, we're just gonna stay real quick. The pre-show happened. None of us really paid attention to it.
I think it was the
But
fucking.
here's
It was. I think it was like the countdown or whatever. Like the video packages from the
it's
countdown on that thing.
it was that,
That's
but
what
there
they
was
used to
also a
do at
match.
least. Yeah, there was. Was there a match? Goddamn.
Yes, it was Thunder Rosa and Rio versus the team of Britt Baker and her replacement for Reba, which was Maki Ito.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. This is the first time I've seen her wrestle, and it was a pretty cool introduction to her.
It
Big
would.
fan
It
of her.
shouldn't have been the first time. You want to what? Because they could have put the matches on Dynamite for the tournament, but they didn't. So
The video packages were the first time I saw where they did the Japanese matches. I was like, "What? Did you film this in a GTS warehouse or something? What the hell?"
oh yeah, that's just how the Joshi promotions be doing it nowadays. They don't have any fans or nothing.
Looks like they were recording a hostage video or something.
Oh, you never fucking watched that one. I forgot what it's called. But where they just wrestle on mats and stuff.
Usually, he came out here and said, "Here's a room. People wrestle in this room. That is all." And
Yeah, so that's
it
kind of
wasn't
how
bad.
Joshi is, I guess, or some of it. It's not all of it, but some of it.
I was surprised. That's the main point. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
see
never
that
really
coming.
the best locations, but yeah, you can expect some good wrestling.
But yeah, Maki Ito and
Even though
Britt
I don't know
Baker, they
much
won the
about it, I used
pre-show.
to that at least.
So she won the pre-show. Good introduction to her. If you don't know her already, that's better, I guess, than seeing her in a random room wrestling somebody. Uh,
True,
but that was the
but bigger
pre-show
news,
buy-in.
much bigger news, much bigger news. We dropped the fucking merch video that we were talking about like last week or something.
We did drop it over the weekend. It was what we did instead of the reviews because for some reason neither of us could line it up where we had time to sit down together and record. Just both of us had issues. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen again with Raw tonight. Just to give you a heads up. But
it
this will
is.
go
Yeah.
up, so hopefully something to hold you guys over.
Hopefully we're done. Hopefully we're good for Dynamite. Hopefully.
Just that damn college, man. They don't stop with their work, man.
They don't stop, man. I know what you're saying there, man. I understand.
Chilling out, just trying to have a fun time, talk about some pro wrestling. All of a sudden, college shows up. Did you write that paper yet? What paper? This one right here. Boom. And you're like, oh, come on, man. No one asked for that. Too bad. You actually paid for it, pal.
It's kind of weird how you have to pay all this money for college, bro. It's fucking insane.
Why am I paying to put myself through this, man? I don't understand.
Hey, it's pretty crazy. But anyway, we dropped the worst wrestling merch video recently, and you should go check that out because we put a bit of work into that. A bit of work.
Yes, it is a hour long because I lied to myself and all of you when I said that I would cut it into two parts.
It might have been better in two parts, but we'll learn our lesson. So,
Look, I said I would do it too. I remember I said I would do it, and I was like, you know what?
well, when I
Let's drop
was
it.
watching it, it was pretty easy to fucking watch. So, I mean, it didn't feel like an
It,
hour. I'll say
it
that.
flowed along, I think. I think it flows
It did
nicely.
flow. It was nice. Some videos do be an hour, and it was a bit under an hour. It's like 5 minutes under an hour, so it's not the worst, but we could do better with maybe 2 videos next time.
Next time we'll work on it. That's probably the crazy thing. Believe it or not, that was actually our most advanced video we've done. That's the first time we've had like gameplay and pictures together. It's It doesn't sound impressive, but for us, it is. Believe me.
It's a big masterpiece.
Okay, so that's enough of us
And we also dropped the
plugging.
fucking tag titles video, which is pretty low key because I forgot to promote it. So, go check out the tag titles video. How to improve the women's tag division over there in WWE. It's on the Wrassle Graps YouTube channel. Everything is on the Wrassle Graps YouTube channel. So go check it out. And that's about it.
Look, we're very honest with you guys. That video, we don't even know what's on it anymore. We recorded it like 5 months ago. It was just on the back burner waiting for a day
I
where we
don't know
couldn't
what our
record
solution
something.
was. No
We don't
idea.
even know. For all I know, that probably wasn't even the right audio file. You'll probably click on it, it'll be something else. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows
All I
what that
know
is?
is that I started out the video by saying that I'm vibing out. I don't know what that was about, but
What?
I was concerned each time.
Yeah, I got some ideas. I mean, I might have had an idea earlier today, but yeah.
Dude, I was chilling out. I was about to edit it. I had to make sure there was sound in it before I uploaded it. So I click on the video, takes a second to start, then all of a sudden I just hear my voice go, "What's up, guys? I'm vibing out." I'm like, "You're
I
doing
think
what?"
we were trying to figure out new intros or something. Probably
It
something like
could have
that.
been. It
It
could
was
have
like,
been.
oh, what's we were probably arguing about the intro before we started recording.
It could have been, or we were just tired from recording other videos that day too. Which,
Possibly. Yeah.
you know, what you guys can figure it out for yourself. Make your own theories
That
in that
sounds
comment.
funny. I do.
But back
I
to
kind of want to check
Revolution.
it out now.
We'll do it in a little bit. Let's get to Revolution now. Let's talk about the show.
Thank God. Okay.
Show kicks off. Hear JR's commentary. This dude has a sore throat.
What the fuck? Yeah. I was so confused. He was like, don't mind my voice, man. Let's get into the show.
you know,
I was like, why do you have this man on the show when you have Taz, man?
I should have done that whole night. When he showed up for the derby match, I was so happy.
I was hoping he would stay.
He should have been there the whole time. But even though I would have preferred Taz,
Why would they
it's not.
have him work the show? Why was his voice like that? Did he fucking scream his ass off the day before? Like, what happened?
I don't know, man. Maybe he had one of those JR moments where he did something ridiculous, and that's what happened.
I hope
You know,
not. JR moments never end well.
dude, we all make fun of JR a lot, but props to
And
him for doing 3.5 hours of commentary with a sore throat. I
it
would have just
wasn't
gone home.
terrible. It wasn't terrible. It was JR level still, but just with a sore throat.
JR, I just appreciate the consistency he pulled off.
Imagine it went off in the middle of the show.
Imagine he just halfway goes, "Sorry guys, I gotta go. It's not working out, guys."
I
You know,
got and just stops. He's just doing sign language. Okay, how'd you go? Go backstage. Go.
sorry to interrupt the match, folks. This is Excalibur here. JR is holding a piece of paper. Boom, boom. I have to leave my throat.
Boom, boom. Okay. All right.
That makes
Then
sense.
Taz comes out. Get Taz out here, please. Get Big Show out here. I mean Paul White.
Paul White, yeah. Paul White is on
No
the show
BS.
for
No
5 seconds. He is on the show for 5 seconds.
I thought he was gonna make the announcement. But we learned that he
Yeah,
wasn't gonna make the announcement.
we can get to that in a little bit. Let's kick off with the first match at night: the Bucks versus MGF and Jericho. What a good opener!
That
I really
sounds like the
liked
right
it.
opener. Good opener, Tony Khan. Good job.
Yeah, well, every match here was, I think, this is probably the one card that I've seen for AEW in a long time where I'm like, every match makes sense. It's why it's here. I think,
I wasn't too big of a fan of the card because of how many multi-man matches there were and how many were in straight up one-on-one. I don't like the multi-man concepts, but I guess it's okay.
that's fair.
It
But
it worked out fine. It wasn't the best of matches, but they were kind of good. So
I'm just happy that I wasn't looking at this card and going, man, that's on the card, really? Because usually
yeah.
sometimes they'll do that.
For
You'll have a
some
match in
reason,
there.
most AEW shows have great match cards and they don't live up to the hype. And I think this one, it wasn't best of match cards, but it was kind of like you knew what you expected and you got what you expected. So
Yeah, every match on here, I wasn't disappointed. That's the important thing here.
yeah, I think it's not NXT takeover level of good, but it's good enough. Good for AEW usually.
Well, I think one thing that helps NXT Takeover is those dudes set a limit. They're like 5 matches, no more, no less. We're not going over 2.5 hours.
Plus, they go out there and kill each other. Every
That
single match
too.
is like a fucking 4-star.
You have fantastic storylines back in it. They have, you know, great wrestlers doing things from all over the world. And of course, they have that here, but
AEW
also,
should definitely be on that level. I just don't know what's keeping them back. Actually, I have no idea.
So like I'm gonna go back on what I just said. Maybe there's one or two matches that didn't need to be here for time reasons. Uh,
Yeah,
I
for
would
sure.
definitely say the Kip match didn't have to be on the show. You could have saved like 15 minutes there. Uh, the big money match, you
Oh, I
should have.
kind of like that being on the show. That match itself. I mean, people were shitting on it before the fucking show even started. They're like, "They should be on the pre-show," but I didn't think that. I thought it made sense.
I don't know, I feel like this one felt like a dynamite match. The big money match, I
Oh,
think,
it
was
did.
fun.
Yeah, I think a lot of these matches felt like Dynamite matches. I'm not gonna lie. Even the Matt Hardy Hangman match a little bit.
I thought it was good. I think it could have worked if they shaved a couple minutes off of it
Like
and
I
just
feel
had it.
like these. I feel like this whole pay per view could have been a special episode of Dynamite.
It could have.
It could have been 2 nights of fucking special episodes of Dynamite.
Like I was looking at this card, I get so easy
And
distracted.
with that being said, is it really worth $50? But
Well,
anyway.
let's find out here. Like we're talking about
I
MGF
like how we
Jericho and the
just fucking
Bucks.
we were like, oh, this show is really good, and we fucking brought it down immediately.
That's the Wrassle Graps consistency you guys come here for.
Yeah, but
So
we have to go through the show first.
let's actually talk about the show for the full thing. So kicks off, of course, the Bucks are very upset about what happened to Papa Buck. They immediately go after Jericho and MJF, fiery start. What I liked about this match is that the first half is just relentless, like nonstop action, followed by some great storytelling um, from the heels and the storytelling, or is it just heel work? I get my phrases mixed up sometimes. Point is, I like this match a lot. A lot of great near falls, a lot of great moves. That was good.
Yeah, I thought it was fun for what it was. I mean, it was a good Young Bucks match, honestly. I mean, I haven't seen too many great Young Bucks matches recently, I guess, ever since the Hangman Kenny Omega one. And it's just not on that level. It was still pretty good.
That's fair. I didn't expect a lot from this match, to be honest with you, just because Jericho sometimes his matches are hit or miss, depending on who he's working with. Like the Orange Cassidy stuff he did, I never really liked a lot of the matches he did with him because I felt like they were too much,
I
like
felt like
too
they were the
long.
same every time.
They were the same and they were too long, I thought. And it was too much like Jericho just beating up Orange Cassidy and then Orange wins. But here it
Exactly.
felt like the right amount of Jericho, I thought.
Yeah, I think that's this was pretty good. I mean, MJF did a good job. Chris Jericho did a good job. Everyone did a good job. So yeah, that's pretty dope.
And so overall, the Bucks retain.
I missed kind of the beginning of the match, but I caught like the middle and the end, so I can tell you that much. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well, like I said, the beginning is just the Bucks beating down on MJF and Jericho for what they did to their dad.
Yeah, I was just leaving a Christmas party, so I have no fucking idea what was going on.
Christmas party in March, folks. I couldn't believe it either, but apparently it's a real
It's
thing.
actually very true. Yeah, I'm
So,
not gonna explain it. Do you think I'm gonna explain? No, of course not.
I mean, you guys can ask in the comments if he feels like it, he might respond. Who knows?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, moving forward, Bucks retained. Here we find out who their contenders will be in a casino tag battle royale.
I thought that was kind of weird. It was like, oh, you just retain. Let's find out who the fuck's gonna fight you again.
I think it's weird because once again, you have a ranking system. So let's go by that, please. Thank you.
Might as well just get rid of it, like we said before. Get rid of the fucking rankings because the rankings don't really matter.
Now, part of the fact that the premise of this match is ridiculous because you have a ranking system, this is a fun match. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, people keep pointing to the Evil Uno botch like it's some sort of fucking amazing thing. He pulled a Batista.
He did. He did. It happens to
Yeah,
everybody. It does.
true. Yeah.
So here,
It was a botch. It was pretty funny, but doesn't make the match fucking shit or anything. It was a fine match.
so quick notes here that I took. The big takeaway, of course, besides the winner, is that QT Marshall is officially turned into Nightmare Family. At least I
I was
think that's what that
confused.
was.
Yeah, I didn't even know the Billy Gunn boys were part of that club.
I didn't even know there was multiple Billy Gunn sons.
Me either. I learned about the other son yesterday, like you.
I was watching this. I was like, "Oh, it's Billy Gunn, right?" And they're like, "That's Colton." I was like, "Colton? Who?"
I also thought it was Billy Gunn, and they were like, "That's Colton and that's Austin." I was like, "What?"
I swear, Billy Gunn's just pulling these dudes out of nowhere. Some weird factory.
They should have a comedy show on Netflix. The Gun Club or whatever.
They should have more and more Billy
He just
Gunn
keeps
children
popping out with
show
new
up.
children. They just
Yeah,
show up in, like every season. There's a new child,
with no
new two
explanation.
children.
Everyone on the show seems to know that this person existed, but everyone else is very confused, just like I was.
They were just like, oh, okay, I guess so. I guess you're my brother now. Oh, okay, fine.
Colton, Jesus. Uh, I think no, it wasn't them. It was the Seidels who were the first actual team out of the Battle Royale, but they weren't in there doing too much
I
otherwise.
didn't even know the Seidels were a team in AEW.
I didn't even know Matt Seidel had a brother until yesterday, so that's also new for me.
You know, brothers being found yesterday is the
Yes,
theme of time. Is the theme of the show, of course.
he's had a straight up Ancestry.com reunion in the middle of the ring. It was crazy.
They found each other backstage. You're my what? You're my brother? What? That's crazy. Wow. Let's go out there and kick some ass. Yeah.
I just found out about you. You wanted to go team with me in this match? Sure, there.
Let's go put some boost asses. Yeah. They leave.
Yeah.
We're
So all
not
their
as well of a cohesive tag team as we thought we would be.
it's almost like you can't just show up and win. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Probably on Dark. They're probably tag team on Dark.
of course, there's an obvious joke to make here with Matt Seidel on the casino battle royal matches.
Ha.
I did get concerned when I saw him go to the top rope. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Imagine he did it again.
I thought he would. I really thought he would. I
For
was
the
waiting for
memes.
it. You know, they might do it at some point, but it wasn't yesterday.
His brother laughs at him.
As you should. You should laugh. So
No, what happens is he turns on his brother to hit the fucking the dive, and then he just fucking falls on his face, and his brother gets up and laughs at him and leaves.
and that they could do that. It's very much an option.
Yeah.
Have fun telling those guys apart though if they have a match.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So bottom line here, that triangle of one, they will be facing the Bucks. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic match. I am excited for that.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I was hoping they would. I mean, everyone in the final few were who were good choices actually. Jungle Boy was there, Ray Phoenix,
So,
Pac.
like,
I forgot who else was there, but yeah.
was Jungle Boy was him, and was it Griff Garrison wasn't there, was he?
No,
No.
no.
Was
I
it?
hope it was. Was it Max Caster? I don't think Max Caster should have it, by the way. But he was
No.
there. He was at the. He's one of the last people in the match, I think.
Max
Or
Caster
like
wasn't.
maybe last 5 at least, or 6.
Caster was in the ladder match, so it couldn't have been him.
Oh, never mind.
It was Private Party, I think, was the
Oh,
person
okay.
you're thinking of.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess. I don't know. Probably.
I honestly, I didn't know who was in this. That's why I didn't know who I wanted to win until that triangle came out. It's like, I guess I'll put my money on them. I'll take that.
Yeah, I was fine with that triangle winning, as well as I was okay with Lucha. What's it called? Jungle Express? I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
Lucha
Jungle
Express?
Express.
Lucha? Okay, Jungle
Jungle
Express.
Express. Yeah.
Winning. Yeah, okay.
So that triangle won. Looking forward to that match. Get to move on
I was
to
like,
the.
where's Pentagon? And we figured out where Pentagon was.
Yeah, there's a lot of people where you just forget that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot the ladder match and the street fight were happening halfway through the show. I remembered it and I was completely shocked. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I really was.
I, for some reason, forgot those matches were happening. During the big money match, I was like, there's 8 more, there's like 3 more matches left. What's the third
There really
match?
should have been less matches.
I'm telling you, man, you could have taken a couple of these off. No one would have missed them.
Yeah.
They were good matches once again. I'm just saying. They
Wait,
didn't need
is
to
this
be,
the match that is the casino battle royal with the match they were promoting that casino game on?
which it's not even a good game, by the way. We covered this before. It's not a good game.
It's a fucking shit game, and they keep telling you to download it. They did it like twice in that match, I think.
Now, nothing against the woman, obviously, but I would have put the casino thing on there instead, or just have both those matches on there. Really,
Look, here's the thing. Don't download that game. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to Excalibur. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That game sucks. It's not even a real, legitimate AEW game. Don't get it.
Caliber is just a shill for that game. Let's be honest, guys. He's getting paid to say it. You guys don't actually have to listen to it.
They're basically trying to scam you over here. Like, come on, are you really gonna take that?
Don't get blamed on them, guys. Come on. Don't get roped
Exactly.
into a vicious
That's probably
scale
the
like
most fucking scummy thing I've seen them do, actually.
yeah.
Like, really just recycle another game and put it as your own? That's terrible. And then take money from people in this fake casino game you got? Damn.
It's a bad game, but just stay
Well,
away
like,
from it.
if they
That's all.
delete that game, right? If they delete that shit, there will be another one, the same exact app. It's already on there. So you don't even have to worry about it. If you think that game's good, then you go support the other game. That's the same exact game. You don't need the AEW game. It's not a real thing, you know?
Yeah, you tell them, man. You drop the pipe bomb on them.
But they want the money, so they're not gonna fucking delete that game. They should. They should.
So yeah, terrible promotion or terrible thing they're promoting, but very good match. I thought, so I enjoyed the Casino Tag Royale.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of casino games though. I don't play those.
Me neither. I don't gamble mainly because I don't think I could do it legally because I'm not 21 yet.
Well, you do it
But
on the phone. It's legal.
who knows? I won't take the chance. They're like, how old are you?
It's
I'm
not
like,
real money,
you
Chris.
know,
It's fake. Fake money.
it's not real until you get addicted. Then it is real. It's very
That's
real.
no, my fucking uncle was talking about. He was like, I had a $500 million casino game, and then I got a little silly, and I bet 100 million on each of the games. I was like, what did you do? And he kept buying more packs and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Or dollars or whatever. Not coins. Fucking chips. That's what it is. Chips.
I love the introduction to that. No, this got a little silly. Spent $100
Yeah,
million.
I was so confused. I was like, how do you get to the point where you start betting $100 million on everything? What the hell?
How do you get to the point where you convince yourself that that's a little silly?
It may
Nothing
not
like
have
a
been. It may have been
problem.
actually the money in the game.
Like that's a gambling problem is what it is. It's not a little silly.
Whatever it may have been, he wasted all of his money. So
Don't be that guy, guys. Don't do that on the AEW game, please.
don't do that. God damn. You don't want to be the guy that wastes for 100 million each time. No.
Moving forward, we're not gonna rant about this anymore.
He was just like, oh, I had a $500 million. What happened to that $500 million?
Oh, I got a little silly. My bad, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so Sheena versus Mizunami. I really liked this match. Thought it was great. Fantastic
Yeah, I
match.
liked it. They sold me in the match and the promo before the match. And I enjoyed the match itself. So A
Tournament,
plus.
the tournament was fine. Nothing crazy there, but this
I
match
didn't
was a
watch the
great
tournament. I
payoff.
missed like all of it.
I mean, realistically, who did? But besides the point, this match was very good. I liked it.
I mean, you can
So,
only blame one dude on that one.
could blame anybody.
Khan. Khan.
Damn. You shake your fist at the air. You should yell his name like a villain in a movie from the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, he's the guy at the top. You know, he can give the go ahead to put it on Dynamite. Didn't do that. So
But,
you can see my
all that
disappointment.
aside,
You can see it. You see it, Tony Khan.
you could feel it. You could feel
You
it through the
feel it in
voice.
this podcast. You really feel that disappointment. I wanted to see those matches, man. He's probably like,
I
you can
really
go
love
back and
the
rate another winner, man. Chill out.
I really like the tone towards this show. I'm disappointed, very disappointed, but it was a very good show. I loved it, guys. Go watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sheena versus Mizunami starts off. It's about respect. Mizunami's whole thing is, if you had 100 years to train, you still couldn't beat me, and that's how it kicks off. She's not.
That's pretty crazy.
I really like that line. I thought it was a good one.
She'd probably be dead, actually.
We'd all be dead probably in 100 years.
Yeah, I would be dead. I'll review the match in heaven.
Well, I give that 5 yellows out of 10. God, what do you think?
He's like, I'm not a wrestling fan, man.
I'm
That's
in the
just
middle of
fake.
something. I'm trying to do something over here. All right, we'll come back to you later. You know where
I'm
Dave
trying to
Meltzer
do
is?
something over here. What is he doing over there?
You know where Dave Meltzer is? I gotta ask him a question.
I'm reproducing. God damn. I'm gonna leave you alone. Yeah, God damn.
Back to the match, though.
No
So
more
it starts off.
reproducing Jesus. No more of that.
No, we're not gonna talk about that for long. It's an image I'm
Technically,
sure none of you want.
no one wants that.
So theme of the match, of course, Rio Mizunami doesn't pay much respect towards Sheeta, and that's the whole beginning. She's
I
dancing
would have been
around.
fine with her winning. She seemed cool.
She seemed like she's really good. I don't know a lot about her, but this match definitely sold me on her.
I'm kind of sick of seeing Sheeta.
Right? She's good. It's
Even
just
though
she
she's
hasn't
never
had.
on TV, I feel like she should be more on TV, first of all, so they can sell me on her. Second of all, she always hits her knees, and then someone kicks out of it, and she does it over and over and over again until she wins.
See, my issue with the AEW Women's Division is that they're not booked very good. So when they get put on pay per view, it's hard to buy into the fact that they belong on pay per view. But then they have a match like this, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. They're fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
is good, right? But it's always the ending sequence that gets me with her. I don't even know like what the fuck's happening in the ending sequences at all. I just kind of don't expect it, you know.
I
She
think it
always
was.
does everything over and over and over again until she finally wins, and it's fine.
I think it was she hit a Death Valley driver on Mizunami in the middle of the match, and that's when things really got serious and good. And that from that point on, it's a fantastic match.
Yeah, it was a fine match. It was fun. I really liked it.
I definitely
One of the
recommend
better
you guys
matches on
go
the show.
watch this.
One of the better matches on the show for sure.
It's a fantastic match. Like I said, Sheeta retained. Definitely go out of the way to watch this if you haven't. One thing I don't like is we're teasing another Nyla Rose versus Sheeta match. I don't like
With
that.
Vicky Guerrero.
With
Get
Vicky
this woman
Guerrero.
out of the ring. Get her, put her somewhere else. Get her
And
away
for
from Nyla Rose. She doesn't need it. I want to hear more. Nyla Rose will like to break bitches. That's what I want to. That's what I want to hear. Come on.
so for some reason, after this match ends and
I don't
Sheeta retains,
understand.
Nyla Rose comes out, attacks both of the competitors, and then Britt Baker and what's her name? Maki Ito and Reba come out to help her attack the faces, and then they run away when they see Thunder Rosa for some reason.
I don't fuck look. I don't understand why they keep pairing. Why they paired Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero in the first place.
Oh, and this is just well, they had a storyline reason. It's just that they could have done a better job with.
Did they though?
Yeah, the storyline reason was Nyla says the only way to win here is to have a manager, so I'm getting a manager. That could have done a better job though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely not the way to go. I don't think Vicky Guerrero is the perfect manager for her. I don't think she needs a manager in the first place. She's perfectly fine with cutting a promo and wrestling. So why does she need a manager?
She really doesn't. She can do this on her own.
Someone else. I don't think anyone really needs Vicky Guerrero to be honest.
So the bottom line of this thing, if they announce later, it's going to be a 6-woman tag on Dynamite between Thunder Rosa, Riho, and was it Riho or somebody else? It was no, I don't think that's right. I don't know. It's some combination of
Whatever.
faces versus some combination of heels. Figure it out on your own, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess it's it's a bunch of really talented people.
Really talented people put into a storyline that may or may not be interesting. We'll see.
When's Chris Statler to come back? Jesus Christ.
Who knows? Did you see that being the elite thing where John Silver had the kill list and Chris Statlander was on there?
What? That's crazy. I like
That
it.
was pretty crazy for Chris Statlander.
She's probably
But
dead.
possibly all because of John Silver.
Dead.
That's her explanation.
Johnny Hungy.
So yeah, he's hungry. He's
I
hungry
think.
for murder.
Do you think JR thinks that's his name?
He might. Don't put it past.
No, he said it, and I was like, he probably thinks this is his name. And he says Silver, and I was like, oh, he knows his name. What the fuck?
I think he begrudgingly gets paid to say it.
Maybe.
That sounds more likely, I think.
Johnny Hungy. I was like, oh, okay.
Do you think that JR heard the word hungry and really thought, I want to say that a lot?
Maybe, actually, he might.
So, I mean, I don't know. Leave your JR fan theories below of why you think he said.
Yeah, go for it. We'd like to hear them.
So, next up, quick announcement from Dynamite or AEW saying that Double or Nothing will be on May 30th. So, look forward to that, I guess.
There's not really much there. Usually the trailers are just kind of like promote the date, really.
Yeah, that's all there is. So, after that, we get to Miro and Kip Sabian versus Orange Cassidy and
I love
Chuck
Miro
Taylor.
so much, man. His energy is just amazing.
So much happened in this match between these guys in the first minute. It was
Well,
kind of
we gotta
crazy.
talk about the fact that they both got destroyed before the match started. Chuck
Yeah,
Taylor and
we
Orange
are.
Cassidy got
But
destroyed.
before we talk about that, let's talk about Alex Marvez, my favorite interviewer. He said, guys, what do you think of this match? And then they showed up to attack the faces, the heels. They showed up to attack them. Marvez goes, so what do you think? Oh, whoa, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah,
I love Marvez so much. He's just ridiculous. I love
he
him.
called for help.
He should have. This is the one time it would have made sense. He didn't do it. He just ran away.
Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, they brought Chuck to the ring and they beat his ass.
They did. Miro gives him a chance to quit before the match starts, but Taylor just refuses. He wants to fight the match. So that goes on for a little bit, just the heels beating down on Chuck Taylor. Orange Cassidy comes out and fakes out Miro into a Superman orange punch. Something like that. I keep forgetting the name.
It's an orange punch, I think.
Uh, I haven't watched AEW in the past 3 weeks enough to know the names of these moves, unfortunately.
I think it's Orange Punch.
That's about
That
right.
makes a lot of sense,
It
actually.
does. I'm pretty sure it's the Orange Punch. I really
What is
gotta watch more
Orange
time.
Punch? Is that an actual drink?
It's like fruit punch, but instead of other random
I
fruit, it's
never
more
had that
specific.
before. I like fruit punch.
I'm assuming that's just what orange juice
Why
is.
wouldn't I just do orange juice? Yeah.
It's a solid question. Why not call it orange juice punch, guys?
Maybe it is called orange juice punch.
Maybe
I
just
don't, I
calling
don't
it
know.
for short. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Anyway,
So bottom line here, Miro.
imagine going to a prom or something. You got like a bowl of orange punch, orange juice punch.
I mean, that's what I would have done if I went to my high school dance. I would have signed up for refreshments. I would have stood
Who
there.
wants to plan the prom? Let's have a
Uh,
bowl of orange juice punch.
it's my only contribution. I'd stand there next to the bowl, giving the thumbs up, the glasses on.
Yeah,
No,
easy
they're like, "What is this?" It's orange juice.
punch.
Why? What does that even mean? You didn't find out.
Put your cup inside of the bowl.
Find out for yourself again.
Yeah.
So
Why is there so
the
much pulp? I don't know, man. I didn't make the orange juice punch.
I don't make it. I just sell it.
We're selling this? Yes, $100, please.
You didn't say that before. Well, I'm saying it now. Where's my money?
I'll hit you up by the end of the night.
You better.
That's
So
how that would go.
enough of the orange punch talk. This has gone to a really weird territory. Let's get back to the match. So,
Scamming people.
so Miro during this match, absolute beast, beats the hell out of the faces, and gets to the point where he pushes, I think Chuck Taylor, or was it Orange Cassidy? One of them. It's pushed into Penelope Ford very
I think it was
roughly.
Orange Cassidy. Yeah, it was Orange Cassidy.
Miro straight up
Because Orange Cassidy just looked at her.
plunged.
He was just staring at Penelope Ford.
He even slicked back the hair. I don't know if he was trying to hit on her, not knowing that she's already married. But
I mean, yeah, she got married on TV. He should know. He was there.
he was in the cake. Yeah, you would think.
He was, well, he didn't see it happen. He was in the cake.
Bottom line, a marriage license
He
cannot
heard
stop
it,
Orange Cassidy from
unless he's
stealing your girl.
deaf. Is he deaf?
Look, a marriage license cannot stop Orange Cassidy. It's the bottom line.
That's true, yeah. Anyway, he got destroyed anyway. It doesn't matter.
He got destroyed. Penelope got destroyed by Miro. And Chuck Taylor got the game over for Miro. And Miro won. Looked absolutely amazing.
You
I
gotta
think,
love it. You gotta love it.
pretty sure this is the end of Kip and Miro, which is a good thing. This doesn't need to go on any longer.
Well, I don't think it's the end
here.
of the M. I think they might stick together.
Well, Miro almost murdered his wife. I think it's the end of it.
Are you sure?
It should be.
It helped them win.
Yeah, but he didn't seem happy after the match, though.
Well, I mean, would you be happy if your wife's going to come backstage and be like, "Why'd you hit me, Miro?" You know?
Would I be happy if she?
You have to deal with that. I mean, you do deal with that, and then you stay friends. You know, that's how wrestling would work.
We don't know how they work. But,
It sounds like how they would work. I don't think you could push Miro around anyway. So
this dude's named Kip. Do you really want to tell me how a dude named Kip works? There's so much going on there.
I don't know, man. Never heard that name in my life.
Exactly. Very unpredictable.
You ever heard Sabian before?
Never in my 1,000,000 years have I heard of anybody named Kip and or Sabian.
Well, there's a first for everything, clearly.
That's too much of a mystery for me. No one can predict how this man works. He's unpredictable.
Yeah, it's true. He has a wife named Penelope. Imagine having a wife named Penelope, man.
Crazy, man. This isn't normal person behavior, okay?
Anyway.
So, that's it for that. Marvis is backstage just down with the inner circle. He asks him what it feels like to be a loser, and Chris Jericho is not happy. He says,
I'm not a failure. I never fail at anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he cursed him out and said there'll be an inner circle war council because things need to change. And then MJF ominously says, yes, Yes, they do need to change, Chris.
They have a fucking announcement thing every week or something.
Every week they have to get together and be like, guys, come on, let's get together.
How the inner circle needs to fix itself every single week.
Every week until they do it.
Yeah, eventually they'll all click together like a Rubik's cube.
Which, by the way, I never solved one of those. They're just too hard.
I solved one side of a Rubik's cube, and then I realized that's not how you solve a Rubik's cube. So yeah,
I solved almost one side, and then I couldn't figure it out the rest, so I gave up
I feel
immediately.
like I don't know how to do it, man. No
I'm
idea.
very easily dissuaded. It's very simple.
Yeah.
So, enough about my
Here's how you do it.
failings.
You take the stickers off because there's stickers on, and you put
Oh
them
yeah,
in
of
the
course.
different. That's how you switch them around. That's all you gotta do.
That's a big brain strategy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely intelligent. I mean, only here on the Wrassle Graps podcast will you hear such intelligent solutions for your daily problems.
Intelligence. Yeah. And Albert Einstein over here with the stuff.
So, speaking of big brain people in big brain situations, good old
Jimmy
contract
Neutron.
switching Adam Page. We can talk about Jimmy Neutron later, but contract switching cowboy Adam Page over here, big brain man, gets himself on the pay-per-view, making Matt sign a contract
Big
where he
cowboy brain.
has to win all of his money.
You think he's actually a cowboy?
I mean, he's from the South. I think they're all Texan cowboys legally, you know.
Well, if you're not born on a farm or nothing, are you technically a cowboy or no?
I just assume everyone in the South is a cowboy legally, you know.
Maybe that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure once you're born there,
Oh,
you're just a
actually, he
cowboy.
might be. He had a horse, right? Yeah,
He
probably
did.
is.
He didn't have
Okay.
a horse once. He's named the Hangman. I mean, come on, guys.
So yeah, he is a cowboy. Okay, cool.
But you know what he's not named?
What?
Hip. Andor Sabian.
That's true. He's not named that, so he has a better career going for him.
A lot more predictable. We all know what's going to happen with him.
He's only the first page to appear on this show.
So far, we all know what's coming.
They might switch or something.
So, I mean, he's the first page to appear for at least like a solid 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
So, big money match. I think it went on a bit too long. I didn't think it needed to go on
Yeah.
for 10 minutes.
I think it got better over time though.
Well,
The
I
match
enjoyed it.
itself.
I enjoyed it. I feel like there's just a bit too much of Matt Hardy working over Adam Page.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think he could have gotten to the ending quicker. I don't think it needed to be this long. You know, the inner circle should have come out. Not the inner
I
circle.
like Private Party's role in this though.
Yeah, I feel like that should have come sooner, honestly. I think they should have been there throughout the entire match to help Matt Hardy. And then
Yeah, I
give it
think so
like
too.
5 minutes and then have the Dark Order come out.
I liked how heely they were being.
Being very, very heelish. Very heelish.
Exactly.
The,
I also like the Dark Order coming out and saving the day.
they're so heelish that I
And
can't even
then
speak, really.
being very happy.
My favorite part of them coming out, the Pirate Party, was to get in the apron to distract the ref. And then commentary's like, they can't get ejected because they haven't done anything.
Well, they
For sure.
had. Yeah, and I was like, they just distracted the ref. What are you talking about?
Nice call there, guys. Nice call.
But yeah, when Dark Order came out, I was genuinely happy. Genuinely. I was really happy.
Genuinely
I had a smile on
happy
my
when
face.
I was super happy when Hangman won after that assist from the Dark Order. They got to a huge group hug.
Just
It
seeing
was
the Dark
heartwarming.
Order just jump up and down in excitement is fantastic.
It was lovely, really. John Silver looked
This is a
so
great
happy.
story. Yeah, they all look so happy, man. It's so good. Remember when Evil Uno was so serious?
Remember when everyone hated them because of that thing they did on Dynamite like 2 years ago?
They just beat the shit out of the Bullet Club. The fake
Yeah,
Bullet Club. The
and
elite,
then
the elite. Okay.
and then one of those guys kept missing those punches on Dustin. Everyone made fun of him for it.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not a real member of the Dark Order anyway, so
But still, it happened.
it did happen. Yeah.
So,
Viral tweets from 2020 or 2019 or something.
and it's 2019. That was the main event segment, I think. That shouldn't have been the main event segment. And people were not happy. But look at 2021. People love the Dark Order. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they're amazing. They show their personalities finally.
So, from one match to another match, we get to the ladder match, which, once again, like I said before, I forgot this was happening. For some reason, I was looking at the matches and decided to classify Paul White's announcement as a match instead of an actual match instead. So I remembered the ladder match was
No, that's
happening.
fair.
and I was confused when it started.
Okay.
But all confusion aside, I enjoyed the match.
Yeah, so Ethan Page was there.
But we'll get to that. First, Max Caster comes out. Finally had
Yes.
a good
I
rap,
didn't
I
see his
thought.
entrance. I didn't see
He
his
had a good
entrance.
rap, I thought.
Okay.
This time it was actually good. Uh, he made
I heard he
very
said something. What do you say?
he made a lot of relevant jokes. He made a Governor Cuomo joke, very timely.
Okay.
What else did he do? Basically, anything that happened this week, he made a joke about it. Yeah,
He's been doing okay. He's been doing better in his raps. I'm not gonna sit here and say he did worse. Ever since
He-
his like debut on Dynamite. No, of course not.
this is the best one he's done so far, I think. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I missed it too. Okay. I still don't like him though.
yeah, I'm not a fan of their gimmick where they have a boombox. I think that's just
It
annoying.
just seems corny. It's just a whole
It's
corny
very
ass
corny.
gimmick. Yeah.
It's like Tony Khan watched 8 Mile and then saw these guys and he thought, "That's my team right there."
Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know why they keep putting him on TV every week, but whatever.
People keep saying they're good. I don't know what that's all about. Am I
Their
missing something?
wrestling's fine. It's fine.
It's
Gimmick
okay.
wise, it's just nothing special.
Well, anyway, like we said, the mystery guy here is Ethan Page, and then these
I don't really
guys.
know much about Ethan Page. I've seen his name around. He has vlogs online, but I never really checked them out either. So yeah,
So here's what we know about Ethan Page. He
he's the
was
brother of
in.
Hangman. I know that for a fact.
Well, yeah, obviously last name that implies that he was in Impact Wrestling for a
Yeah,
little bit. He was part of the North, and then he was murdered by Karate
it's
Man
very
in that very questionable Impact Wrestling match.
very the North thing. Everyone loved them. So
They did. We did not love
yeah,
that Karate Man match.
no, they didn't. No. But he's
Uh,
here now. It doesn't matter. He's not dead. I mean, he's dead, but he's not.
yeah. So there's a lot of,
That's the other Ethan Page.
of course, yeah,
Yeah.
and there is a lot of fantastic stuff in this match. The main theme, of course, Cody Rhodes being injured and then coming out repeatedly to try and get back in the match was very
Yeah,
prevalent.
it happened. He got Canadian Destroyer onto a ladder
Yeah, and they tried to get him out of there, but Cody's like,
via
no, I gotta
Pentagon
get back
Tree.
in there. I gotta get back
Yeah.
in there. I'm Cody Rhodes. I
Man's
got.
arm was broken.
They started booing Cody, I think, when he came back in because they was gonna win it.
I didn't want Cody to win at all.
No, I mean, my bet was Pentagon because I like Scorpio Sky, but I don't want him to win because I feel
Oh,
like
I
if he,
really wanted Scorpio to win, man. That
'cause
you
I
hear
feel
his
like
theme song? That shit's a banger. God
I
damn.
know, and I like Scorpio
That theme
Sky,
song is so cool.
but I knew deep down that if he wins, he's
Did
almost
Ruckus make
definitely
that? Was
beating.
that Ruckus?
Probably not. It's too good for Ruckus. It's just too good.
I don't know. It sounded a bit like his voice. It might be someone else. You might be right. It might be a little too good.
Bottom line, if Scorpio Sky wins in my mind, that means he's almost definitely winning on Wednesday. I don't think he can afford to lose again to somebody. I feel like he almost has to win now. And I don't want Darby to lose that title because I'm a big Darby fan. But
Maybe it ends in like a double choke slam.
somehow, yeah, somehow,
Yes,
somehow Darby Allin is now strong enough to chokeslam somebody else. Somehow.
maybe.
I mean, of course, you can get around it with the loophole that they're both fairly injured from Revolution, but still.
Yeah, I get you. I get your point here. I don't really know what who's gonna. I don't know what Scorpio Sky's gonna do. Honestly,
I feel like he almost has to win this match though, because he's like done this whole journey of I'm on a singles run now. I'm going for the title, and he's done it like so many times. I feel like he almost has to win now. Otherwise,
yeah,
he
but I
starts
don't even.
losing
I wish
credibility.
I saw it on Dynamite.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Con.
exactly. Con.
Yeah,
So Scorpio Sky, he wins the match overall. I was hoping for Pentagon, but sometimes
I
this is
was
not
okay
it.
with both. I was okay with.
So
I was hoping it's
great.
who else was in the match.
Lance Archer. Lance Archer was great
I would have
throughout the
been fine
match.
with him. I wouldn't have wanted him to win though.
I thought Lance Archer in this match was great, by the way. What a
He
tear.
did very well. Very well.
The only person I really wasn't interested in seeing win was Cody and Max Caster. That was really
Oh,
good.
I would have been okay with Ethan Page, although I didn't think it was his time to win.
I think he needs a bit more time in the company. Cody, I think, is taking some time off, is he? To be with Brandy.
Maybe. I mean, where'd Shaq go though?
Who knows? All I know is he went in an ambulance and he wasn't there anymore. So
Yeah, we'll figure out that later next time.
Shaq is now a magician, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, do you want to quickly talk about this at the end? We'll talk about it at the end because we didn't get to talk about it before. We'll talk about that. Specifically Shaq's performance, because that's what we're all curious about, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get to that
Yeah.
at the end of the show. But for now, Scorpio Sky won the ladder match. It's a really good ladder match. It was
He
enjoyable.
held the brass ring, a huge ass brass
That
ring.
thing was comically large. Is what
What the
that was.
fuck? Why they had that? Why are they different? Like these different fucking match types, man. Why can't you just have a
Look,
fucking briefcase or something like that, dude?
I get you guys want to take a shot at WWE, but you can't do that like this because then you just look stupid for having a giant Sonic ring
Mans was
hanging over
hugging
here.
a bronze ring. What the hell?
He was hugging the O from every cereal box on the planet. He's just hugging it.
Yeah, hugging a big ass Cheerio in his hands.
Jesus, man. That
Does he
was
have to
not
walk around
like.
with it?
Look, I know you don't want to. I hope he does. I hope he has to go through every form of security with that thing.
Hopefully, he tries to get into the arena. What is that, sir? What are
That's
you
a.
holding?
They
It's
should do that on
all.
Mania.
I left this Cheerio on my table. I thought I'd take it along the ride for a little treat. That's a giant Cheerio, sir.
Pretty sure it's made out of brass too. Well, it just feels that way. It's been out for a
It was
long time.
brass. Fuck. I said bronze. I also said brains. And I also said,
It's raisin
I think I was,
brains.
whatever. Fucking hell. All right. I'm a bit tired. Okay. Good.
That's a great BTE skit. I hope they do that.
I hope
So,
so. Yeah.
so that was the ladder match. Now we get to the Paul White Hall of Fame announcement minus Paul White, who wasn't there for some reason.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be there and make the announcement, but he didn't.
Yeah, because it says specifically, I am going to be there to announce the Hall of Fame person.
Well, he may have gotten sick with whatever JR had. So
He showed up in the beginning of the show, which I forgot where that happens, but he showed up in the beginning
JR
of the
probably
show.
talked to him and he got sick.
JR was right next to Big Show. He's like, "Hey, Big Show. Hey, Big
Hey,
Show."
Big Show. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell, JR? He runs. He
Sorry, I got
immediately.
a cough.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
probably
I
what
shouldn't
happened.
have shown up.
Damn it,
Right.
Big Show. I wanted to say hello. Oh.
So Big Show, for whatever reason, he wasn't there. But the Hall of
But
Fame
guess who
announcement,
was there? Oh, wait, first of all, let me say this. As soon as the theme song hit, I knew who it was.
yeah, because it sounded like his WWE theme song. I was
Yeah,
excited.
exactly.
And the funny thing is, me and my friend at work,
Well, it sounded like a similar theme song he had before. That's all I know.
this sounded like Just Close Your Eyes. So it was Christian, by the way. It's Christian. I'm happy Christian's here. I'm very
I'm not
excited.
sure. But, yeah.
I was hoping for Christian. I know a lot of people were like, oh, it's got to be Punk or it's got to be Lesnar. But here's the thing, right? It was never going to be those guys. So let's relax with that.
Oh, yeah, definitely wasn't going to be Brock Lesnar. It wasn't going to be The Rock. It was definitely wasn't going to be Batista. You think Batista's going to sign with AEW? No, he doesn't need that money.
If you guys
No.
showed up and you paid $50 because you thought Brock Lesnar was showing up, you're a clown. I'm sorry. It's just true. I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah, man.
We
I
all
don't
we all
know.
knew it was gonna be that level of crazy. Christian showed up. It's awesome. He's
I
Christian
thought it was
Cage now.
really, really cool. I think he'll have a great time in AEW.
Yeah, I prefer him
I think
being
he's
here.
going to be a
Actually,
big part of AEW.
I'm a lot happier he's here instead of resigning with WWE just because you know for a fact I would just disrespect him again. So I'm happy he's
You
here
know
instead.
what? Christian is a bigger deal in AEW than he'll ever be in
Yes,
WWE. You know,
the
Edge
instant
is in
classic,
WWE. He'll be the Edge of AEW. Like honestly,
basically. Maybe he'll
yeah,
around for a little bit longer. Who knows?
yeah. I'm not sure if his theme song sounds like "Just Close Your Eyes," but I just
The
know that he'll be a
beginning
big deal
part
in AEW.
does.
The big deal,
The
yeah,
opening,
maybe the beginning part. But I know that his the theme he came out to, it sounded fucking similar to another theme. Yeah, that's all I know.
the minute I heard that song, I was like, oh, it's Christian,
Yeah, and then
100%.
they showed
So
Christian Cage. I was like, that's a Christian Cage theme song. And then he came out and he did the little like the look in his eyes thing or whatever he does.
he
It's
did the
it's a
peace
big
thing.
deal. Everyone that's trying to make it out to be a joke. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is fucking hilarious." That it was Christian. Like, what the fuck? It's Christian. Y'all want to be on the Christian bandwagon when he's not in AEW. When he is, you just fucking shit all over him.
Leave Christian alone, guys. He's got enough hate from Vince over the years. Give him a
I
break,
bet,
please.
man. I bet those are the same people that are like Christian should be in the Hall of Fame. Damn it! I bet those are the same people, and they don't want to support him when he does something like this, man.
I will specifically buy a Do the Work T-shirt or
Oh, I'm not buying it. That
whatever it's
shirt's
called. I will
it's
specifically
terrible.
buy
He
it. If
revealed
this
the shirt. I said that's such ass.
if this video gets to 500 likes, I will get the T-shirt. Damn it.
You have to buy the Big Show T-shirt too.
Maybe not that one. I'm
No,
really
they're
putting
both
out my neck.
equally as shit.
At least the
Who's
Big Show
making the
one's
shirt?
at
Who's
least the Big
designing
Show
it?
one's clever. Okay, it's clever.
I guess, but what kind of font was that though?
It's the closest thing to Time New Roman as possible. But I'll get the Christian shirt. If this hits 500 likes, I'll get it. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree that I'll get it. I'm sure you wouldn't do that to yourself, but whatever.
You're
Okay.
gonna get it.
So that's right. That's honest, by the way. I will record a video or post something on my Twitter showing that I purchased this T-shirt.
And you will put on the shirt on the video.
I will wear it, and you will see my terrible camera, terrible lighting, and you will wish
Oh
I didn't
no,
bother.
dear God, terrible.
So the street fight is up next,
I didn't know it was
and
gonna be a street fight. I didn't know the hoodlums were gonna come out in full force cheering for them.
this was fantastic. It was ridiculous, and I loved it so much.
Oh, I thought it was so fun, even though I was kind of a bit weary on the hoodlums because I was like, why are the hoodlums so hype right now? What the fuck?
Daz was on commentary, and he said, "It's the army of hoodlums."
Here's my thing. I don't think all of them should have been on commentary. I think Taz should have been on commentary. That's all I think. That's
Just Taz.
Taz should have been the voiceover.
Man, this was fantastic. This dude Darby, he skateboarded onto the street, grabbed onto the truck. Sting was like, "Hi, son." He's like, "Don't call me that. You can get in the car if you want." No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's
It's
been,
okay.
didn't we fucking we talked about what Darby and Sting should do. It wasn't like this, but I mean this is pretty close, you know.
It's great. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
My favorite part in the beginning is when Taz suggested that Sting is still poor. I love that. Thought that was great.
Oh yeah, he said because he was Sting was driving a pickup truck.
Yeah, it's
He
just
was
being
like,
a
ah, what
pickup
the fuck?
truck.
What's he? What's
Taz,
he driving? He could drive something way better than that. What the fuck?
Taz, I thought I was on my mind in this. What the hell?
Exactly. I was kind of laughing at that. I was like, I love Taz, man. He's amazing.
Taz is fantastic. So then it's just this all out ridiculous brawl in the middle of this warehouse where at least 5 times during this match, there's like these windows. Whenever someone's gonna get rammed to the wall, commentary's just like, "Oh, I thought I was gonna get thrown out the window. It's okay. It's fine."
Oh, little did they know.
Then you had Powerhouse, uh, Will Hobbs show up in an orange mask, like he's about to rob somebody. Ski
This
mask,
was
whatever.
the Team Taz is so good. Like everyone in that team fits so well.
I love
Maybe not
them
Ricky
so
Starks,
much.
but everyone in that team fits so well. I like Ricky Starks being in the team though. Him being a little sly guy or whatever. You know, makes sense.
I love Team Taz so much. They're fantastic. Uh,
I still don't
yeah,
see him being the Rock. Why do people keep comparing him to the Rock? He's not the Rock. Anyway,
this dude, Brian Cage, did the vertical
I'm talking
suplex,
about Ricky Starks, not like Will Hobbs.
and he walked up the steps with Darby. This dude,
He
Brian
did.
Cage, is fantastic.
Yeah, Brian
I
Cage is amazing. Everyone in Team Taz, fantastic.
this dude Sting because you had Ricky Starks tell Sting, "You're not done without that bat." So Sting really dramatically looks at the second floor and he goes, "Fine, here's my bat. Second floor. I hope you do something with that later."
He did do that. He tossed his bat. I said, "Oh shit, you've unleashed the Sting."
Yeah, the Sting does this thing.
Yep.
By the way, I want to get back to this in a minute. The match, real quick. Where was the excitement from Tony Schiavone when Christian came out?
I know. Every single return this dude Christian makes never feels like a big deal. It's weird.
Put some respect on Christian, please,
He returned.
guys.
He went to TNA. Didn't feel like a big deal. He went to ECW again. Didn't feel like a big deal. He went to AEW. Doesn't feel like a big deal. Like what the fuck happened? Why is Christian just drown out all the emotion from people?
What did he do to everybody on planet Earth that everyone hates him for some reason?
I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. Maybe TNA is an exception, but come on.
He's
Everything
just
else he
mad.
did since then has just been downhill. I don't understand.
Anyway, yeah, there'll be more rants about this later if it's not fixed on Dynamite, but we'll get back to that. So,
Yeah, I don't understand, dude. Just make this dude feel like a big deal. Goddamn.
so here's the ending part.
Why could you just be like, it's Christian? Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Why is it so hard? You do it for Sting.
Yeah,
Let's do it
they
here.
don't like Christian as much. They want to put the blue dot over his head. That's how much they hate him.
Yeah, the blurred out face. Whenever you want
Yeah,
to show a guy who hasn't signed the contract.
yeah, it's in his contract. They'll find a way to put it in there.
It's a loophole. It's like the Matt Hardy contract. You didn't read it. So
Exactly.
whenever they go to show his name bar, it's all blurred out. You don't know who it is.
Who is this guy? I don't know, says Tony Schiavone.
The distorted voice. Guys, it's me. I'm Christian. That could be
Christian Cage.
anybody.
Oh, no, it's not. Who's Christian Cage? What the fuck?
This guy's more
Who's wearing this
mysterious.
flannel? Why's wearing the flannel?
This guy's more mysterious than Kip Sabian, I think. You know?
Yeah. I
So
think he could do so many great things. Christian's such a good, like he's a good signing, honestly.
so bottom line, put some respect on Christian, but we're gonna get back to this match. So Sting gets his baseball bat back, handles the rest of Team Taz that showed up.
Because he proves his point that he doesn't need a baseball bat to beat Team Taz.
Then throughout the match in the warehouse, there's this weird giant hole in the center of this building.
I was
Where
hoping
the
someone would
bird-
fall through.
They did something even better. Darby Allin jumped out the second floor window,
Wait, no, he
threw
was put.
Brian
Okay,
Cage,
yeah, okay.
and killed him. It was
Or he got
crazy.
put through the window. Did we cover that before? He got put through the glass.
The window glass, yeah, not it wasn't actually a window like that leads out to somewhere. It was just a window in the
It was like
warehouse.
a window in. Yeah, exactly. It was on the floor, kind of. And they
Yeah,
tossed him.
he got put through the glass. He got thrown through some doors, and the
That's
doors
when you
literally
thought he
came off
was
their
dead.
hinges.
He was never going to come back. But I knew he was going to come back. He's Darby Allin.
You see, Darby came out the second window, threw Brian Cage through the weird bridge in the center. He might be shoot dead now.
No,
So
he's Darby Allin. He likes being dead.
that's true. So that leaves just Sting and good old Ricky Starks. Sting both have to win.
I mean, who do you think was going to win?
It's the faces. There's no way Team Taz was winning this.
Exactly. Of course, Sting was going to beat the shit out of Ricky Starks. And he did. He hit him with the Scorpion Death Drop and he killed him.
So I was happy for them until they cut back to commentary. And poor old Taz, this dude looks so sad.
Is that what it's called? Is that what the drop's called?
The Scorpion Death Drop?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, yeah.
Okay. I thought he was a Scorpion Death Lock. So I was like, did I confuse them?
I'm pretty sure they're both called those things.
Okay, good.
You know, poor Taz on
Or if it's
commentary. He looks
Death
so defeated. He,
Splash.
he gets up. He's like, man,
I was
like
hoping he'd stay on commentary, but he just left.
really depressed Taz commentating the barbed wire death match.
Yeah, I was
Jeez.
hoping so.
So great, ridiculous fun was the street fight. Go check it
I
out
was,
if you
I
haven't.
was expecting a real match. Like, I guess it was a real match. He was Sting bumped, but I
As
was
soon,
expecting like a match inside the stadium.
as soon as I heard cinematic match, I was excited for two reasons. One, Sting doesn't have to look old and gassed in every segment he's in. Two,
He still kind of
it
looked
was
old
going
and
to be
gassed,
ridiculous, but less.
but less
That's the
old and
key thing.
gassed. Yeah, exactly.
Two, I knew it was going to be absolutely ridiculous, and it was, and I loved it.
But it was a fun match. I did. Even
So
with the hoodlums being gone
they really had
at
a
the end.
whole group of weirdos in Sting masks show up, and they call them the group
Freaking
of
out, too.
hoodlums.
Freaking out. They were going
It
crazy over there.
wasn't even 2 minutes. Brian Cage just got out of the ring and started beating them up for being there.
Yeah. They were
Poor
so
guys.
excited. Yeah, exactly. They thought they were hoodlums. Where are their knives and guns? What the hell?
They're just hoodlums in names and heart. They're just really big fans of Sting.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're just secretly in the Stinger squad. In real life, they're the hoodlums.
At least a knife, man. At least a knife.
Someone should have brought in the crowbar or something. Then
Yeah,
Brian
that's right.
Cage should have grabbed
I'm
it.
not condone. I'm not supporting murder. I'm just saying, where are their
Nah,
defense weapons here?
you disagree with the Undertaker. You want the old locker room back when people carry their knives and guns around
If,
again.
there's supposed hoodlum. I'm just expecting some some crazy shit, maybe a little
What they
bit.
should have done is had one of the hoodlums rush Brian Cage with a crowbar. Brian Cage pushes him down, grabs the crowbar, bends it into a pretzel like in a cartoon, and then beats him up with it.
Yeah,
Obviously.
they should have done that. Yeah. Imagine Brian Cage versus Brock Lesnar.
Look, man, bottom line is I just love Brian Cage.
Damn it!
I,
Why do we have to have Christian? I'm kidding.
look, if this video gets 20,000 likes, I will buy a Wolverine t-shirt, I swear.
Okay. Wasn't he like feet or something?
I'm taking that back. I don't want that shirt anymore. Never mind.
I knew that was gonna break you. Okay, cool.
I have to ruin it for me. No, it's better than being called out in public for it.
Yeah, you
Whatever.
learned that from Deadlock, baby.
So to the main event. Exploding barbed wire death match. Mox versus Omega. What a match this
Oh
was.
man, the ref was dressed in fucking a whole suit. It was crazy.
This dude, look, he was dealing with some radiation or
I was
something.
so excited. I was like, this brain's gonna go kaboom. I'm so excited, man. Such good explosions are gonna happen. It's gonna be so cool. And I was
Well,
right for most of the match.
you're
But
right for the entire match. You're right for the ending too.
the landmine was a bit depressing. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted there to be a bigger
Yeah.
explosion. But I was expecting some like not Wrestling Society X bullshit. But I was going into this. I was like, they at least might pull off some Wrestling Society X fake explosions. But they didn't do that either. So
Still,
they
this
kind of
match is
just used a
crazy,
little pyro. They used extra pyro and surrounded the ring with it, I think.
which I'm fine with. You don't want anyone you're getting actually seriously hurt.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting some sort of weird, like exaggerated explosion.
Besides you, the amount of blood that Moxley had during this match would have made up for it.
Yeah, they killed each other. Okay, well they did kill each other
It's
actually with barbed wire.
very high key, very noticeably. You had a
Yeah,
spot where Moxley broke up a pin by kicking the barbed wire rope to make it
that
explode.
was. You know what that was? That was that was for the one winged angel.
Yeah, the one winged angel. Because no
He
one's
didn't
kicked
kick
out
out.
of it.
No, he didn't kick out. He just put his leg on the rope.
Yeah, because you can still say no one kicked out of it, but
Exactly.
that's how he got out of it by doing that.
That
Big
was
brain
pretty
maneuver.
cool. There's a part where I thought was pretty cool where I guess it was cool where Kenny Omega got blinded and they were like, "Oh, pass me the water." And
Oh
yeah,
yeah. My favorite KO Mega spots when the Good Brothers brought out the bat and they hit Moxley with the exploding barbed wire bat, which I didn't see coming.
if you didn't see this, you know, there's not 3 rings, but 3 sets of the ring were covered in barbed wire. And there's one side that was not covered in barbed, and that's just so you can get in and out of the ring. Like the doctors can come inside and check on the people in the ring. And there was landmines surrounding the 3 sides of the ring as well. So
This match, we can't do it
and
justice.
there
This
was
was
barbed
absolutely
wire
brutal.
boards in 2 corners of the
There was to make up for the
or
lack of barbed
three
wire from the one
boards.
rope.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, go watch this match if you haven't. It's amazing.
Yeah, they had a barbed wire bat. They had some weapons, barbed wire steel chair.
Now, there are some people who don't like this kind of match. I don't understand how. I think this is
Well,
fantastic.
here's why. I think it's just because they think it's disgusting. That's probably what it is. And I think
Well,
Craig or Gallagher is about to leave, and that's just a little prediction for me. But yeah,
it was Craig. I knew it. He folded. What a
yep.
loser. Just like everyone didn't like this match. Boom. Well,
And
your opinion, but also, come on, guys, this was great. You know,
exactly. Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. Actually, I like the kind of matches sometimes. I mean, it's nothing too extreme. Something you'll see in like Japan or something. It was pretty cool.
so everything's going great in this match, right? Omega's won. He's the one-winged angel through a chair. He's beating Moxley. They're beating him down on
I hope
Mox.
this
So
is
he's
kind
gonna.
of stupid. It was such a fucking stall. Like you could tell. I think it was the whole
I,
point, though. That was the whole point to build
yeah.
it up. But I thought it was kind of silly. I was like, it's about to explode, and you know it's because you built it, Kenny. What are you doing? Why are you in the ring
Here's how I would have done this. Uh,
after he won the match?
so obviously, yeah. So let me explain first what happened. So, Good Brothers and Omega are beating down on Mox to keep him in the ring because if they're still in the ring when 30 minutes goes up, the ring's gonna explode. That's what they said. That's what's supposed to happen. So they beat him
They
up.
were wrong, but they were wrong.
Then then Eddie Kingston and the family come out to help Mox because even they're like, he's gone too far. We gotta save Mox. So Eddie gets in there, tries to save him. Then the explosion goes off, or what was supposed to be the explosion. But something obviously went wrong, and
Something
there was
went
no explosion.
miserably wrong, actually.
It was just a bunch of sparklers, and that was it.
if someone tried to do some sort of 4th of July shit and utterly they failed completely. And, I don't know why Eddie didn't just try and lift Moxley up on his shoulders. I guess he was dead weight or something.
Poor Eddie. This dude, he didn't. I
Man's
guess
passed out. Yeah, like, he may have had a heart attack, honestly.
he didn't know what to do because obviously something bigger was supposed to happen. Probably like the ring was supposed to collapse or whatever.
Yes,
He didn't know what he's
definitely.
supposed to do, so he's just sitting there pretending like something happened and trying to
He's
sell
laying on
something.
top of picture this, he's laying on top of Moxley as soon as, like, it's counting down, it's about to explode, and then kaboom! And it's like a bunch of sparklers, like we said. It's exactly what it is. And, he's still laying on top of Moxley for, like, 5 whole minutes.
So yeah, and then he's still selling it, and the doctors come and you find out what they're trying to say is he got knocked out by the explosion, which from what happened, that's not possible.
Everyone was so confused. The commentators didn't know what to say. They were trying to save it a little bit, but clearly, Eddie was
Felt
knocked
so
out.
bad. I
Yeah.
felt so bad because there's a dude in the crowd who shouted refund, and I was like, oh come on, man.
Yeah, I was like, "That's such a small explosion." I feel so let down off that, and I think the story was fantastic, trying to tell a real
Yeah.
story. I think they could save the story for sure, but I think they were trying to tell a really good story that didn't quite work its way out, and, they definitely save it, though. They can save it by saying Kenny Omega built a terrible explosion and that Eddie Kingston just kind of passed out because he was scared. That's probably the way to go.
So what happened was they did the first thing. Mox after the show went off air, he cuts a promo. He's like, "Man, Mox can't pay the exploding ring for shit or whatever."
And Eddie
And
Kingston was still not gonna do it.
everyone blames Kenny for the ring. That's fine. It's a good storyline way to do it. Here's what I would have done though. If you're not sure this is gonna work, f- just have it so that you see, keep the Kenny and the Good Burner
Have
stuff
a
the
plan
same.
A and plan B.
Yeah, have them do the beatdown like they were doing, and once, like, have Tony in the back realize what's happening, or somebody realize what's happening. Send the text, whatever, to come out and try to disarm as many of the explosives as they can to stop that from happening. So at least when something goes wrong, you can tell the story of, oh, it didn't fully explode because they tried to stop it and
What
they
I thought
got
was
burned.
gonna happen was I was confused, right? I was sitting there. I was like, "I'm so confused. What the fuck's gonna happen?" Because now Eddie's laying on top of Moxley, and I'm sitting there like, "Okay, so clearly that wasn't a big explosion, right?" So Eddie's not hurt by that. He's kinda just laying there because he was kinda scared or whatever. But he didn't get up at all. And then I thought, like, maybe Kenny Omega's gonna come out and be like, "Ah, you thought, motherfucker." But he didn't do that either, so I was just so confused.
Yeah, you should have done something once you realize something's gone wrong, just to make it,
I
just
thought
to
he was gonna be
fix
like,
it.
"You thought," and then Eddie would be like, What the fuck? It didn't go off."
That's what they should have done. Had Kenny come out and be like, "That's my final thing," or whatever. Just
Of course, I
something.
didn't build it to what if I lost? I would have died.
What do you think? I'm crazy? Yeah, like that,
Exactly,
Because
yeah.
I don't know. You had to do something, and they
Well,
did
now
it
they can
after the
save
show
it,
for the fans.
although I don't
Obviously,
you wouldn't completely buy the Eddie Kingston story if he got scared, so he passed out. But I guess you could. I mean, it's not the most absurd thing in the world. And, yeah. I
honestly,
don't hate Eddie Kingston because of it, because I like Eddie Kingston a lot. But, it's hard to fucking work on the fly. It's just hard to fucking figure that shit out when something else is supposed to happen, you know? You're expecting that to happen, but it doesn't go right. And you kinda have to sell either way, so, yeah.
I would honestly just have once you realize something's gone wrong. I feel like Eddie would know, right? Because probably the ring
Exactly,
was
yeah.
supposed to collapse, or whatever.
He definitely knew.
Eddie could have cut the promo on the fly and been like, what's going on here?" Kenny could have come
Yeah.
out, did what you said, like, "What, you think I was really gonna do that?" And then have Eddie Kingston on the mic go, "You've gone too far this time. I'm coming for you."
Yeah, that
Problem
would've
solved.
worked completely. That's what I would've done, yeah, for sure. But they didn't think on the fly, there was no one to, I guess, read back to them, like, what's going on or anything like that, no one to spit some stuff at them like, "Oh, Tony Khan's livid." They wouldn't, like, be able to say that.
Yeah, just
They
give
wouldn't be
them
like,
some
"Oh,
time.
Tony Khan says to do this." No, they can't tell you any orders. You gotta still kinda let you lay there and do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you should have had a plan A and a plan B, like we said, if it goes right, do this. If it doesn't go right, do this instead. So
Indeed.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to take any points off the show for the ending because it wasn't their fault really, you know.
And
I-
kinda, it was their fault, for sure.
But it was an accident, obviously. Something better was supposed to happen.
I still would take points off just for them not fucking doing what we, not having a plan A or B. So, well, they had a plan A, just not a plan B.
Because I was fully prepared to give this whole
For
show
them
what.
not fully planning, it's like kind of half-assing it. So
Yeah, they might have been too overconfident on that. And I like that they tried to salvage some of it in the press conference and the Moxley promo they did after the show. But I feel like they should have been more prepared overall.
imagine he said, "You want your refunds? Go get your
Yeah.
motherfuckers." That
He had
was
this
terrible.
he had this good promo at the end where he's like, "Oh man, well, looks like Kenny did a terrible job building this ring. Anyways, I did this for you guys. I live for this. You know what he usually
People
does."
asking for refunds are pretty shit, though.
It was just that one guy who screamed it out. I was like, "Come on, man." That
No, but
was
there are definitely more people. Like, I want a refund. This wasn't worth $50. Like, dude, you watched a fucking good match. What are you talking about?
it's a great show too. You're gonna be mad just because that one thing didn't work out right.
Exactly. It's just, I don't understand people sometimes.
And there are people who really paid $50 for that Hall of Fame announcement, man. Some clown shit right there.
It was Christian.
And I love Christian, right? But I'm not gonna pay $50 to see him come out and be like, "Oh, I'm here now." By the way,
I'm Christian.
yeah, So if we did that, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. I do like Christian a lot. And I
So
think it's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge.
overall, I mean, I was gonna give it a 5 out of 5 until the ending. And talking about it, I realized some more flaws. I think I'm still gonna say if they go the single thumbs up, not the double. I'm gonna be fine with that.
I'm doing a single thumbs up.
All right, so
I
overall,
was
it's
happy
still
with what happened. I was happy with the reveal of Christian, and yeah.
an amazing show. I think you guys should definitely check it out. It's just,
Only
it
depressing
wasn't
part was really the ending. That's it.
as good as it could have been, and that's
Yeah,
the thing.
not enough Paul White.
Not enough. Only a few seconds is never enough. So, um, usually it's be the part where we get out of here. But like I said, we're gonna talk about Shaq stuff really quick, so we didn't get
Oh,
to talk about it
Shaq,
before.
Shaq-Roni.
Never forget about Shaq. Come on, guys. I'm still waiting on that drawing. Where's the fan art, guys?
Where's the fan art, man? Come on.
So, Shaq had the match with Cody, and
What was
obviously
the
Red
tag
Velvet
team
was there too.
match?
I, I was just excited for Shaq. I'm not gonna lie to
Jade
you.
Cargill was there. It was her debut.
So big talking points from
She
this
was good,
match.
though. She was good.
So they carried most of the match. The women,
She
obviously,
kind
because
of fucked
Shaq.
up at the beginning. At the beginning, she was kind of a little not rusty, but she wasn't too neat with it. But Jade she improved. So
She did. For people who were rusty, I thought it was pretty good for people who aren't that experienced. I liked it.
yeah, that was good. I think Velvet's probably more experienced.
I think they booked this match very smart, though. They realized that Shaq can't actually wrestle. They were like, let's get him out of here as quick as possible. I
Little
thought it
did
was
you know
smart.
he could wrestle.
He did. Well, Cody did most of the work.
Did you see that power bomb? Do you see those
One,
chops?
this one power.
Dude,
Okay.
he's basically the Great Khali, but better.
Well, yeah, it's a million times better.
Yeah, he's doing a world
I
championship right now.
Nothing against Shaq. I thought the tribute to Brody Lee was lovely. I thought it was great.
Oh, that was fantastic. I like that.
I'm just saying you don't want Shaq wrestling a full 20-minute match by himself, depending on him to do the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree. Well, why would you? No one should ever book Shaq for 20 minutes, man. What?
Exactly. So I thought it was smart what they did.
Unless
Technically,
he's shooting on Cupcake Cody.
a cupcake Cody. Okay. So what they did is obviously they had him throw around Cody for a bit, hit the power bomb, tribute to Brody Lee. It's fantastic. And
Yeah,
then Cody hit this crazy dive on Shaq through some tables, and Shaq was dead for the entire match
indeed he was.
until he got carried off by some ambulances, which were then stopped by Tony to be like, "What's going on here? What's happening?"
He didn't even know there was no medics in there. I'm confused.
They opened
He
the
just didn't
ambulance
know. He
doors.
thought someone was in there checking on Shaq or something.
Little does not only was there no medics, there was absolutely no one in there. Everyone, on even Shaq.
Yeah, maybe they went to the wrong ambulance. Actually, that could be a possibility.
Shaq just walked out. He's like, "Oh man, I'm fine. I'm going home."
Yeah, I guess he's fucking dipped.
Man, what a debut for Shaq. Just fantastic.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I want him to come back. I want to know why he just.
I want more Shaq stuff always. I want Shaq to just be
I want
around
his gimmick
doing
to be a fucking wizard.
Shaq the Wizard. He hits the Black Tornado a few times a week.
He never even hit the Black Tornado, man.
He didn't
God
get a
damn it.
chance to. It was taken out too quickly by Cody.
I didn't get to see the Black Tornado, man. A move once in a lifetime. Man.
Well, we saw it on plexiglass once. That's more than enough. If it's in a normal human being, they would die instantly. So of course he couldn't do it.
That's exactly what would happen. He's crumble to the crumble. He's a wizard, don't forget.
Of course, yeah. And
He's like
yeah.
burst into a bunch of pebbles.
So overall, even though Shaq wasn't in the match the whole time, they did pick up the win. Jay Gargano won it for him. So good on
And
them.
Jade Cargill's pretty good. I mean,
So
she's a good character. I don't know about wrestling wise, and she's fine, but she's new, so she'll
yeah,
improve.
that's the thing. I'm not gonna rag on it too much. They're still new. But
Exactly.
I think it was good for compared to what it could have been. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it was pretty dope.
So now that we have those thoughts out of the way, we gave our thoughts on Revolution. Now we can get out of here. But
All
really
right,
quickly, of course, please do remember, guys, smash that smash button as hard as you can. Remember, guys, I'll buy the Christian shirt. I'll do it. I'm serious, guys. 500 likes is what I think I said before.
you'll actually buy the Christian shirt. You going
If
down with
we
that?
get the likes,
Brian Cage shirt.
I said the Christian shirt. So let's not go crazy here.
Okay. So you want me to send you out here?
Usually that is how this works, yes.
All right, cool. I guess I'll go with it. Guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wrassle Graps, where you find all different types of content, and like the content, of course. Share the content. Hit the subscribe button, like we said. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of everything. That's probably on most apps we're on, such as Apple Podcasts, podcast apps of all kinds. We're on every single podcasting app. What else? We are on every single social media platform. Please follow us on every single thing that we're on. Wrassle Graps everywhere. Don't forget. Please leave a comment down below because we just received a comment that was it felt really fucking good. So please leave a comment down below. We want to hear your thoughts because it's always good to interact with all of you. We would like to reply to you, talk to you a little bit. That'd be kind of dope, especially on social media like Twitter and all them. We're mostly on Twitter, of course, Instagram sometimes. And I think just share our content like we said. And that's about it, right?
And a quick reminder in case you guys missed it earlier, or you don't have it, not doing Raw tomorrow or today, whatever day this is when it goes up. It's probably Monday, but whatever, Bottom line is we're not talking about Raw this week. We'll hopefully be back for AEW. We are going to try this time seriously to get back for that.
You'll be back for Dynamite, hopefully. Well,
So,
maybe not, actually. Actually, no, never mind. We might not be. You
we'll
see,
be
I have
back
something to
eventually.
do. Yeah, maybe for SmackDown, possibly.
At some point, we'll be back and be like, oh, those guys again. You'll be happy,
You'll
I hope.
know, okay? Yeah. We'll try for something, okay?
Hopefully at some point this week. If not, we'll figure out something. Maybe I'll just one of us will do something. We'll figure it out.
Hopefully you liked whatever you got here, okay?
Yeah. So thank you again for checking this out. Thank you for stopping by and have a good one.